Let's pause and take a look at the lunch menu for today.
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the American race. Oh boy, it's swell to say, good morning, USA.
Good morning, Wilson. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kira, and today is Thursday, February 1st, 2024.
And we are Wilson Video bringing you your Warrior News.
Today starts a new month.
It's also a new quarter and a new chance for Quarter 3 PBIS reward.
Ms. McCooch and Ms. Shammy both want to remind everyone to have pride in our school.
Treat our school and the people in it with respect.
That means taking care of the building and making sure you clean up your trash.
To respect one another, you just need to be kind.
When in doubt, it's best to not say anything at all if you are unsure if what you're saying is kind.
Now that February has started, it's important to review some dates coming up.
President's Day is coming up on the 16th through the 19th.
There is no school on Friday or Monday during that long weekend break.
Hey, Olivia, do you have any plans for that long weekend?
I think I'm going to the Michigan State basketball game. What about you, Kate?
I don't really know yet, but whatever comes will happen.
Also coming up is the Scholastic Book Fair event.
That will be a week-long opportunity to stock up on some new books.
During that week, we have parent-teacher conferences coming up on Thursday, February 29th.
It will also be a half-day that day.
Speaking of conferences, our report cards physically come home this Friday.
How are you feeling about your Quarter 2 report card, Libby?
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you feeling, Kate?
I'm confident in it.
Well, success is all about hard work and effort. Let's cue to another interview with our robotics coach.
Good morning, Wilson. I'm Kylie.
And I'm Scarlett. And today we're interviewing Miss Reynolds about the robotics team.
What made you want to start robotics?
Well, actually, I have to give the credit to Mr. Rovant. He is the person who started it, but there is a lot of job opportunities and a lot of scholarships out there for robotics programming. We have a great marketing team, so really it's an opportunity for all of our students to develop some.
When did you guys start robotics?
We started about 9 years ago. We started with the first Lego League, where we had Lego bricks. If you've had Mr. Bravant's STEM class, you've probably used them. And we would use color sensors and drive around a board. And then a few years ago, we upgraded to First Tech Challenge, where we actually have a robot that is 18 by 18. And it drives around a field and accomplishes certain activities and tasks.
What's your favorite part of robotics?
This is actually an easy question. My favorite part is watching the students that come back year after year, develop skills, develop confidence, and really just start believing in themselves.
How can kids join the robotics team?
So we reopen every year right around the end of January, beginning of February. We take on new 6th graders and new 7th graders. The 8th graders, they're not going to compete. There's no point in taking on new 8th graders. They can join the high school robotics team at the beginning of 9th grade. So stay tuned for announcements, because we will make an announcement. We're ready to open up and start meeting and training.
Thank you, Miss Reynolds. That was some great information. Now back to the anchors.
Attention, all 6th and 7th grade students interested in joining Wilson's robotic team.
There will be an informational meeting on Monday, February 5th after school until 4 p.m. in Mr. Brobant's room, room 49.
This meeting is only for 6th and 7th grade students.
Current 8th grade members of the team are welcome to attend the first 2 meetings,
but must contact Mr. Brobant or Miss Reynolds if you plan to attend.
Let's pause and take a look at the lunch menu for today and tomorrow.
Help us stuff the Warrior Closet and earn points for your house.
Simply donate snacks.
The winning house will earn 8 Warrior points to shop, as well as points towards the challenge.
The greenhouse just jumped ahead in the lead with a donation from a student and Miss Memory.
The Red House just slid into 2nd place with a donation.
Remember, earn double points with Slim Jims, Propel Waters, and Sunny D's.
All donations can be dropped off in the student office with your house labeled.
Today during lunches, students are invited down to the Warrior Closet to shop.
Let's take a pause for our birthdays today.
Happy birthday!
This Friday, everyone's favorite dogs will return.
Yep, therapy dogs will be visiting in the LRC.
Make sure to sign up for a visit ahead of time using the QR code on the screen.
Everyone loves therapy dogs.
TV Club will not be meeting today after school. In sports news, WMS Girls Soccer Drop-In is tonight at RHS.
In girls basketball, the recap from the season so far for the 7th grade, they lost to Allen Park 7-20.
The 7th graders took another loss to Carlson 6-26. Keep your head up, guys. It's just the start of the season.
The 8th grade girls basketball team lost to Allen Park 19-20 in a close game in overtime.
They took another loss to Carlson 17-22.
Their next game is tomorrow. Let's go Warriors!
Wrestling. Last week, the wrestlers went to Milan. The following wrestlers received medals for going 5-0 or 4-1.
Zeke McLean, Griffin Buckley, Liam Comiskey, Riley King, and Kyle Ross.
The recipients of the first Joe's Hamburgers Wrestlers of the Week.
Outstanding Wrestler, Zeke McLean.
Horse Work, Liam Kaminsky.
Most Improved, Griffin Buckley.
Tough as Nails, Chris Allman.
Special shout out to Joe's Hamburgers for sponsoring and supporting our wrestlers. Let's cue an interview with the owner now.
I'm Trevor, and I'm here at Joe's Hamburgers. And how you doing today?
Doing awesome, Trevor. How you doing?
That's good. I'm pretty good. You know, it's a great day. It's wonderful to be out here at Joe's, so what else could be better?
Sliderville.
So when did you start the business?
I started this business back in 2009, October 12th.
What is the most popular food on the menu today?
Man, we got 3 of them. Number 1, the original slider, grilled onions, mustard, ketchup, pickle, and cheese. And then number 2, the chubby. That's double onions, pickles, mustard ketchup, double cheese. Oh man, it's like the size of a hard ball. And then the third one's bacon cheese slider. I mean, how can you go wrong with bacon, right?
I completely agree with that. You can't go wrong with bacon. When was the building made?
The building was built back in 1920s. What's really cool about this building is so old, it's actually got tunnels underground.
That's sweet. That's really cool how you can find that in old buildings if you buy them. And why did you name Joe's?
Well, I named Joe's after one of the coolest dudes in my life. I got a couple of them, but one of them is my grandfather, Joe. He was born and raised in this town, worked at Ford Motor Company, worked here in town. You know, he's an awesome guy. And if you know my grandfather, you'll understand why.
Why did you start Joe's?
Well, you know, I was working my day job here in town, and it just wasn't really... I need to spread my wings a little bit more, you know? So I never really ran a restaurant before. I figured, why not? My buddy tried talking me into it. So, you know, rented a building, bought some equipment, and learned how to make burgers. And here we are today, 15 years later.
And what do you got coming up for the summer? Anything interesting?
Oh, yeah, dude. We got some really cool events. We've got a fundraiser for dogs coming up on our patio. We also got the Wyandotte Street Art Fair, which is always a huge hit. And then we also got some really cool events downtown Wyandotte that are happening every other month, namely Bark on Biddle.
All right. And thank you for giving me the time to interview you. It's good to meet you. Thank you.
Love about Joe's Hamburgers.
Well, that's all for today.
Have an awesome day.
Now please stand and put your hand on your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.